show you a taping technique for the foot. This is going to help relieve some of the pain from plantar fasciitis. I have Dr. Barry here being my beautiful foot model. One of the things to think about, which he doesn't necessarily have this foot type, but this technique, which is called a low dye taping technique, is going to most likely help someone who has the flatter foot type. As you can see, Dr. Barry has more of the rigid foot type, but guess what? He's the only doc here that I can demo this on right now, so we're going to have to take what we can get. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you can kind of see this technique. I have the strips pre-fabricated. You're going to want to use more of a rigid tape. Sometimes the KT tape doesn't provide enough support, but what we're going to do with these 3 strips of tape is we're going to actually build an arch into his foot. And if you have plantar fasciitis, kind of a hot heel pain right here, then you should get some pretty rapid relief, kind of having that arch, if this is really going to help you. And then based off of that information, you're probably a really good candidate for an orthotic. So people that ask us who is good for an orthotic, it's somebody that responds well to a low dye taping technique. So before you go invest a bunch of money into an off-the-shelf or a custom orthotic, this is a really good thing to try for those plantar fasciitis patients. So check it out. So we're going to demonstrate the low dye taping technique now here with Dr. Barry. We're going to start by just doing a crisscross to kind of support the plantar fascia right here at the heel where it tends to be the most irritated. So what we're trying to do with this strip as we cross here is we're going to cross right in front of the heel bone, kind of where that pain. We're trying to create a little bit of slack to form an arch into his foot, but to kind of give the plantar fascia a break. We're going to do a couple of these skinny ones. Try not to cut Dr. Barry's foot, all right? We're going to run the other one kind of just alongside, closely overlapping, provide a little bit more thickness. A lot of times when we use the skinnier strips, it allows us to get less of this bunching, which kind of helps with comfort of the patient. We kind of have this X on the bottom of the foot. If you look there, we have built in an X in the bottom of the foot, kind of slack the plantar fascia back here. Now the rest of it's just going to kind of be supportive to that area. We're going to start by running a long one just along the base back here, all the way around the heel, kind of from the 5th metatarsal head all the way up to the 1st, like that. The last one, I'm going to figuratively put a bow on it, where we just kind of come around, support, maybe a little higher there, support up front. So this is something that Dr. Barry could walk around the clinic, kind of see how he responds. If you have a foot type that is more on the flat side, so if I kind of come around, we can kind of check the work. That's kind of what it looks like from the bottom. We're building an arch back into Blake's foot, and then we're going to see if he can kind of get some immediate relief from that plantar fasciitis. If that's the case, then he's somebody that's going to respond a little bit more effectively to a prefabricated or a custom orthotic. So we kind of take this $3 roll of tape and we're able to tell what kind of response we can expect from an orthotic. That's going to cost us a little bit more money, and it's also going to give him a little bit of relief right away. So if you're interested in low dye taping technique, you can kind of find a YouTube video, you can come into the clinic, I can help you out, and we'll kind of see if an orthotic is going to be good for you.